Welcome to my follow along general warm-up. A warm-up is, in my opinion, the most important part of the session. Not only are you going to reduce your injury risk, you're going to improve your performance, and with this warm-up in particular, you're actually going to improve your flexibility and mobility. So you're killing many birds with one stone. The reason it's general is because it's a non-specific warm-up. So I would do this before I get specific. What I mean by that is if I'm training for Olympic lifting, I'll do this warm-up first just to get everything moving, get the joints mobilized, get the blood flowing, increase the body temperature, particularly if I've been sitting down at my desk all day. Then after I've done this one, I'll then do a more specific warm-up. So with Olympic lifting, I'll do some specific Olympic lifting moves. If you were running, I would do this first to get everything going, and then I'd do some specific running drills. So this is kind of the way that you should warm up. You do non-specific and then specific afterwards. This one takes about 10 minutes. Initially, you may have to watch the video the whole way through, but as you start to do it a few times, you should get used to it and you can make it your own. Okay, start the warm up. Going to start from the top, work away all the way down, twisting from side to side with the head first. No extreme range of motion, just really gradual, increasing the range each time. Maybe you've been sitting down all day, so it's really important you ease into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then down, up. Again, gradually increasing the range. Don't force it. Bring the chin all the way towards the chest, all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to go shoulder rotation, so 5 in each direction, so big circles with the shoulders. 5 forward, bring the shoulders forward, squeezing the shoulder blades at the back. 4, really squeezing, full range of motion. 3, 2, 1, then switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start mobilizing the spine, so I'll show you from the side. You're going to bring the shoulders forward, curl the spine, chin in, and then opposite, just really moving as much as you can. Curling the spine. Tilting the pelvis as you come up so your abs are engaged. 5, 4, squeezing those shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're just going to twist from side to side. So you have your hands at chest height, hips facing forwards. Just twisting the spine, rotating the spine, loosening off. Again, gradually increasing the range of motion, not too much. Big deep breaths the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into arm rotations. 5 in each direction, switch directions. Big circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then arm swings. You're switching which arm goes on the top. Okay, you're not moving your elbows, you're moving from the shoulders. So flinging the shoulders forward and back. Gradually feel the chest open up. Slight bend in the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hip rotation. So hands on your hips, have your feet quite wide. I'm just going to make big circles. Okay, keeping your legs completely straight. Okay, the aim is to make the circle as big as possible, but obviously your flexibility will dictate how big the circle is, but you should feel a stretch inner thigh, hamstrings, inner thigh again as you go around. Switch directions. Make those circles really big, exaggerate the range of motion. Maybe you can just hold on a tight spot, just play around with it. 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it off. We're gonna come down onto all fours, so you're gonna squat down, knees forward into this position. We're gonna do what's called a push-up plus. You squeeze your shoulder blades together and then push all the way up, 10 times. Okay, this will feel strange if you've never done it before. Imagine trying to squeeze a nut between your shoulder blades and then push all the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Into angry cat, chin in, spine high, and then chin up, spine low, okay? Chin in, spine high, chin up, spine low. Just again, loosening off the spine. This is really good movement if you're sitting down all day. Just improve that spinal health. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'll show you from the side. We're gonna go for 10 squats. We're gonna make these squats really focused. Okay, so you're making really effective. So as you go down, you're gonna raise your hands up, and it's like you're pushing against something. Go down to below your knees with your bum if you can, and then stand, squeezing at the top and pulling your hands in. 10 squats. Okay, really controlled. 5, squeezing those glutes at the top, pulling yourself into the squat, knees open as you go down, feet flat. 3, 2, and 1. Good, then you go back down into a squat, on all fours, downward facing dog, pulling your chest in towards your knees, then forwards into a strong plank position, squeezing your glutes, pushing yourself away from the ground, your shoulders in front of your hands. Into downward facing dog, bend the legs slightly if you need to, feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades, back into that really strong plank again. Downward facing dog one more time. You can move your hips from side to side, play around with the stretch, pull yourself in towards your knees, back into that strong press up position. We're now going to do 5 press ups. So as low as you feel comfortable, back into that strong plank at the top. 3, 4, 5. Good, back into that downward facing dog. Back into that press up position. Bring your left foot forwards, so next to your left hand. Allow the hips to drop, and you can do 5 rotations. 5, 4, twisting the hips, twisting the knee around. 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back into that strong press up position. Right foot forwards, next to your right hand. 5 rotations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from this position, your left foot is going to come underneath you like so. Okay, then you're going to pull yourself down into a hamstring stretch. Just feel the hamstrings lengthen. Don't worry if your legs aren't straight, you can hold here if you need to, depends on your flexibility. Just move it around, feel that stretch. Then place your hands with your fingers pointing backwards, just next to your hips. Slight bend in the legs. You're gonna raise your hips up using your hamstrings and your glutes into a tabletop position. I'm gonna do 5 reps. Slowly come back down to the start position. Okay, you might feel a deep stretch down your arms. That's normal. As you do this more, you'll get better at it. You're gonna make sure that you use your hamstrings and your glutes to raise your hips up. So you're squeezing your posterior chain. 3, 2, and 1. Good, then fold over, feel that stretch again. Okay, then just gonna pull yourself down to the ground, hands by your sides. You're gonna do a glute bridge. So using your hamstrings and your glutes, raise your hips up, but make sure that you're not arching like this. You wanna keep a good hip position. So you tilt your hips up first, so your abs are activated, and then raise. You get more glute activation like that. Do 5. Really squeezing at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Then raise your right leg up so it's in line with the left knee, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull yourself up. Inner thighs next. Stand with your feet really wide. Push your hips from side to side. You want to go down into a Cossack squat. It's just like you're doing a single leg squat. Push your bum back, one leg bends. Have the heel of the back leg raised to begin with. You're going to feel a stretch in your thigh. Okay, so my bum is resting on my heel right now. Then you're going to stand all the way up, and you do the same thing on the other side. Okay, the goal is to have this foot flat, but that's a progression. It's quite tough. So for now, have the heel raised, focus on the stretch, and here, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Back up. Make sure you're pushing this knee out, so try not to let the knee collapse. Good, one more on this side. Great. Now you're warm, ready to go. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit subscribe and hit like. If you have any specific questions about your own warm-ups, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks again and see you next time.